reality in the NBA, Clark, is you just have to move on. There's no time for sentiment. You just have to understand what the situation is and push forward. Get your rotation set and try to figure out who's going to play where and when, and start making your plans now.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Noel in at the 5. Now, here's Lillard. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Lopez kicks to Robinson, and he dunks it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
So the Portland TrailBlazers able to put the first points up on the board. Irving passes to Noel. Shot clock at 5. James kicks to Waiters. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now, here's Batum. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
No question, if you look at his assist totals, I can tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. LeBron kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. LeBron outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Indiana.
And I think everybody who was at that game would agree it was their defense that really won it for them.
Yeah, they were all over the place, flying all over the court on D. The kind of hustle that pays off big time for you.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeBron James on the wing. Noel sets a screen for James. The drive by Love. A 3-ball. And James gets it to go on the assist by Love. James has got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Lillard outside. And Batum kicks to Robinson. Back to Batum. Crawford, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Batum attacking. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. James with it. 43 points out last game. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Paul Westphal. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Portland leading by 4. Irving with the steal. LeBron drives in, and that one's good. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
And Lillard kicks to Crawford. Stolen by Waiters. LeBron James again. James has got 9 points.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Crawford dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Noel. And LeBron throws it down hard. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Hey, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And Portland has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lillard against Irving. And the basket by Lillard. points in the game.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Noel. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Irving passes to Noel. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Love. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Love's got his first bucket of the night. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Lopez. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Elevates and powers in the one hand.
Ah, textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. Pass to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. The dish to Irving. For 3. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Crawford with the basket on the assist from Batum.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Crawford kicks to Lopez. Lillard attacking, and the shot is good. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, good timeout, guys, because this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
And Portland making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
A nice shot by Irving.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now, here's Lillard. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Lillard's got 11.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Noel sets a screen for Irving. He feeds it to Noel. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. 14 points for LeBron.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now here's Crawford. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Here's Lillard. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Batum for 3. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
It was a very one-sided matchup last year, that's for sure. They came up empty against this club on the road and in the game played in their home building.
Haters no luck. TrailBlazers leading by 3. Leonard with the screen on Love. Batum. Again, Batum missing.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Steve, moments ago talking about last year's meeting, that was probably hard to swallow for a team that was typically the one doing the sweeping, but not getting swept.
Yeah, Kevin, there's still no shame in losing twice to these guys. It happened to a lot of teams, even some very good ones, so they need to keep their heads high.
Now, here is Robinson, following the miss by Kevin Love. 4 on the shot clock. The TrailBlazers need to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Another miss by Batum.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Now here's Love. in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And Waiters kicks to James. And he hits it to tie the game up. James has got 17.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
A different look now for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Thomas Robinson. Jay Crowder comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jamal Crawford. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. McCollum dishes to Kaman. Tries to snap the cold streak. Cavaliers with the rebound. Knocks it loose. It's Allen with the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Here's Lillard. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Verjao grabs the board.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. In third, the Cavaliers.
The last few weeks have shown these guys that being patient with your passing can earn you some easy looks and baskets. Excellent teamwork. The more you do it, the more you're rewarded, and it becomes contagious.
And the first one drops. Ray Allen hits them both.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it to Kaman. Nobody near Lillard. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 14.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide-open look there.
Dellavedova kicks to Allen. Marion up top. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
A moment now to take a look at some of the stats for Lillard. He's putting up 25 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. McCollum, no good.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Verjao dishes to Dellavedova. Nice break. Here come the TrailBlazers. Lillard with the ball. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Feeds to Marion. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Allen outside. Marion kicks to Allen. Here's Dellavedova. His 3-pointers off the mark. Portland leading, and now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Again, the TrailBlazers score.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Dellavedova to end the run. The shot is off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the TrailBlazers. They lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.